Hello, Bruce. So what's the emergency about? Get down here quick, get down here quick.
My mate Kevin has just gone and got himself an S-boat. It's a German Second World War torpedo boat. It's the only one left in the world. After World War I, the German Navy weren't allowed to build warships above a certain size. So the crafty Kriegsmarine came up with this Schnellboat instead. Small, super fast and armed to the teeth, the S-boats terrorised Allied shipping throughout the Second World War. He's going to spend millions on this, but he's struggling to find parts and pieces for it. And we've got loads of bits here that I know would suit his restoration perfectly. The Germans built hundreds of S-boats, but they were all either destroyed or stripped and scrapped by the Allies. All that is except one, and that's the one Kevin's doing up. Of course, S-boat parts are desperately hard to come by, but that's where Brucey comes in. Now, I'm just flicking through this Schnellboat bolt. We've got all these brass portos.
What, here now?
I've got them here, but the most important thing, the piece de resistance. See that pedestal mount there with the gun on?
Right.
That's a 20mm anti-aircraft gun, and we've got one, the whole thing, and it will be perfect for his restoration. The Flak 38 was a German anti-aircraft gun. There were different versions made for the Luftwaffe, the Army and the Navy. Mine is the exact same kind that would have gone on a Schnellboat. I picked it up cheap for about 11 grand, but I reckon it could be worth up to 25 to Kevin. Phil, Nick, you know them Nazi portholes we had?
Oh, yeah.
Where are they, do you know?
I think they're in here.
There was a lamp there as well.
Yeah.
See if you can find them for me.
OK, yeah, no worries.
I don't want to cart the flak down on spec, so I've got a little job for Oos. You have got to do your David Bailey bit and take some nice photographs for me.
All right, I'll take the pictures, no problem.
This is the pedestal-mounted 2cm flak.
So it's an anti-aircraft gun. So what do they use it for?
The Flak 38 could fire a whopping 480 rounds per minute, and the S-boats needed them. Despite their ability to outrun other ships, they were still vulnerable to attack from the air, so they sailed in a pack because multiple anti-aircraft fire streaming up from ships' decks was enough to put any sensible pilot off. It was a devastating piece of kit, so I'm sure because of the condition he's going to go for it, but you've got to take some nice photos, all right? No selfies, OK?
See you later. That's a good one. Yeah, proper.
Hoos and I are schlepping 340 miles to Plymouth to seal the deal. Just pull up round there and we'll go and have a look. I love doing business with Kevin. Good man to sell to and a good man to buy from if I can shake the right price out of him.
Oh, 6 poxy hours.
I know, but listen. Remember, this is a bait to sell the guns. The guns are the piece de resistance and he's going to love them, all right?
Right, where are we going?
Follow me because it's in here and he told me just to come straight in. Here, have a look at that.
What the hell is that?
It's a thing of beauty, mate.
What?
But it ain't Noah's Ark, I've got to tell you.
What is that?
This is the last remaining S-boat in the world.
This ain't what I was expecting. I was expecting, like, the QE2 or the Q9,
No. Mate, look, I'm telling you.
It's a rag and bone, mate. Look at it.
This is the Elgin marbles of the sea.
Scrap. I won't give him 2 bob for it.
Well, be careful here, because you put on a bit of weight, and I don't want an accident.
Unbelievable.
Look at that.
Unbelievable.
It's in fantastic condition. And to be add the bits and pieces we brought down to it is just, for me, the icing on the cake. Are you excited about this?
No.
No?
No.
It's a historical piece. It's awesome. In 2009, Kevin discovered this rotting hulk in a German boatyard and couldn't bear to see it going to rack and ruin. He reckons he'll have to fork out 5 million quid to restore this 70-year-old S-boat. Needless to say, this is music to my ears.
Bruce, where are you, mate?
Kevin, I'm just up here trying to nick bits off your boat. Hang on, mate, I'm coming down. Listen, mate, I'm staggered by the whole thing. I really appreciate that.
Kev, how you doing, mate?
All right, mate.
You all right?
Yeah. So you got the full history of it?
Yeah, literally from the makers pretty well right the way through till today. Its most notable skirmish was Slapton Sands when the Americans were practicing for the D-Day invasions.
Right.
This was leading a flotilla of other S-boats off the coast of England when it accidentally stumbled across this invasion force practicing and came in and launched the attack, which we now know cost somewhere between 700 and 1,200 lives.
Kevin's talking about Operation Tiger, the big dress rehearsal for D-Day. This was the S-boat that crashed the party. A dark day for the Americans, but it makes this Schnell boat of huge historic interest.
Well, these are bits that I found on board. We found 3 of these sealed in tar.
What are they, beer bottles?
Yeah, and on pulling them out, made a hissing noise. At the time, everybody thought it was some sort of self-destruct device. But the shipbuilders put 3 bottles of Beck's beer and they laid them in the hull as a good luck charm.
Right.
And the hissing noise, of course, was the lid coming off.
Oh, so they were full when you
Yeah,
found
and all of a sudden there was a waft of fairly drinkable beer, and one of our guys actually, when it was open, drank it, and it was quite drinkable.
Listen, mate, I love this sort of thing, but I'd never ask you to part with those type of things.
It's part of the soul of the boat, so they've got to stay with it, Bruce. And that's why I brought these other 2 bottles, which I would part with.
Are they wartime?
They are wartime. That's French eau de vie,
Where's the contents?
and that's long gone. But this
Yeah.
one's still full.
Right.
Wartime produced Bordeaux.
Okay. It says Wehrmacht just here, which means that it was actually produced for the German army.
For the Germans, one of the joys of occupying France was guzzling the local vino. But it is said that French wine producers used to palm off the worst stuff to the Wehrmacht. Not that Adolf Hitler would have noticed. Among other unpleasant character traits, he was rumoured to be a teetotaler.
I'd like them.
Yeah.
It's got to be worth what? 50 quid to 2?
I think they've got to be 250, 300 quid. We've got to start.
Well, one's
somewhere.
empty.
Yeah, well, it's made up for the one that's full.
150 quid, come on.
No, it's got a bit nearer.
175, and we'll put them one side.
200 quid and I'll go and put them in the car for you.
175, come on, 175. Yeah? Come on, 175.
Go on then.
175. Right, that's them done.
I can flog these on for about 250 quid, but like any fine wine, if I sit on them a little, the price will grow like grapes in the sun.
Have you got all the bits you need for this now?
We're getting there. It's all the small stuff that takes a lot of finding, you know.
Well, I know a man that might be able to help you, and he's standing right here. I've bought some very interesting bits down for you.
You're having a laugh, mate. Look how heavy the thing
Doesn't
is.
matter. Right, hold it. Just stay.
It's
Hold
your
it.
copper.
I'll give you a hand. Just a minute.
Bruce, don't.
Listen, stay there. Wait, get in there, get in there. Come on.
Listen, don't hang around, because this is heavy.
Come on, stop whinging.
I'm going to kill you when I get in, I'm telling you.
You make a bit of room.
What have we got here?
Right, have a look at this, because it's right up your street. That, I'm sure, is the same light that went on this boat, and it's a beautiful condition one, look
Yeah,
at
it's
it.
all complete.
It's stamped, Kriegsmarine there, the date, everything. Now, I take it that's the manufacturer's.
Manufacturer in Hamburg,
Okay.
yeah. That would be like a masthead lamp.
Right.
And then you would have red and green for port and starboard.
Okay, but it's nice,
But
though.
it's the right thing, it's 100% correct.
Let's just come back to that because, you know, I do like to pull something else out of the bag. It's one of 2 portholes, wartime dated, 1943.
S-boats were built for war, not for holidaying, so there weren't loads of portholes, but the 2 I've got are perfect.
So something you'd be interested in there as
If
well.
there's a pair of them, yes.
There's a pair, and we have the other one in the car.
I've also got a ship's telephone handset that is bang on for this boat, plus a Kriegsmarine German Navy sailor's cap, which is exactly what the boys on board would have been wearing.
Yes, that's right up my street.
My plan is to soften Kevin up by selling him this stuff at a bargain price, to sweeten the deal on the flat gun.
The portholes, I've got to ask £2 each for. Obviously, £300 for that. This, I would let go for £150 as well.
Well, I'm one step ahead.
Okay.
I like the big bits. I'll give you 5.5 grand for the lot.
make it 6 done based on what I've given you. I'll chuck it all in. It's an extra £500, but it seals the deal and everything's in. Make it that, and I've got to do it.
Dinner's on you.
Now to move in for the kill.
I couldn't bring these up, Kevin, but...
Oh, wow.
Right, please have a look at those. And this, Kevin, as you can see, is a 20mm deck-mounted anti-aircraft gun, right? Which would go on this boat.
That's the right deck mount, yeah.
Including the deck mount. Now, it is in absolutely brand new condition. It is right for this boat, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely right, yeah. It's a naval mount.
Now, you know, I'd love to see this on there, but it's all about the price, because it ain't cheap, Kevin. But I've got to stick to the figure that I want, and I'm asking £25,000 sterling.
I could see me paying 20 for it.
You know, 20, it's so rare, you know, at £25,000, I think it's a good price.
Could it be made to operate? Could it fire again?
A deactivated German anti-aircraft gun can be made to blank fire, but it takes expertise, a special kit and money to do it. I'll tell you, Kevin's no mug.
You would like that firing?
If you can get that firing, I think we could have a deal.
I could get that working for you and invite you up to test fire it if you stick to the price I'm asking for £25,000.
That sounds good to me.
Done?
This's been a good morning. If I can get the gun firing, I'll be quids in. Better still, Kevin's S-boat is just a shell, which means he needs lots of authentic parts for it, if I can find them. How do you make an authentic German World War II anti-aircraft gun blank firing? Well, you need an authentic World War II German anti-aircraft blank firing kit.
All right, mate, I'm desperate. I haven't got time to have one made up, mate. Got to be the original one.
And I can't tell you how hard they are to find.
No, I've tried him, an original
Finally,
one. Do you
I
remember
might
the
have a
original
lead.
one? And it's definitely all there and original. Hang on to it until I get down there, see it, and we can negotiate and have a deal. See you Sunday morning. Bruce, what the hell are we doing at this time of the morning? Listen, stop bleating already. We're here at this military fair because there's a guy here that's brought down a proper blank firing kit for me. Now, if it's the right one, I'm gonna have a deal and we can get it sorted out. James. How we doing,
Bruce.
mate? All right?
How are you? You all
Yeah,
right?
yeah, fine.
See ya.
Have you got that blank firing attachment? You told me
Yes,
about?
yeah, I've got that just up this side.
Oh, is this it here?
Yeah, this is it, Bruce. This is what I was talking about.
Right, okay,
Got a
go
little
on.
button down that end.
Oh,
Is
right,
that what you're
lovely.
looking for?
Yeah, that's it. Lovely. Clearly marked here. It's a blank firing barrel for a 2cm flak 38.
Yeah, that's it, yep, complete.
If you're wondering why the Germans wanted blank firing anti-aircraft guns, the reason is training. You don't want to train soldiers using expensive and dangerous live rounds. To make a gun like the flak fire blanks, you need a special barrel and these things called restrictor plugs. And this box has both.
This is nice, but the important thing is, mate, is how much?
Right.
You know?
On that as it is, in the box, all complete, I need £3 grand.
£3 mate. That's out the ball game.
They're a hard thing to find.
But I mean, I'll see it about, I don't know, 1,800 quid maybe.
No, it's not even a deposit.
On the one hand, he knows I want a flak 38 blank firing kit, and there ain't many of them about. But on the other hand, I must be the only bloke in Britain that wants one.
All right, I'll go to 2-1.
No, two and a half, and that is absolute. I
Two and a half grand.
It's got to be 2.5.
2.5
I can't do no more.
That's 10% of it.
Look at what we're going to make out of it.
Yeah, right. It is new, the box. Done.
2,500 is not cheap, but it's worth a lot more to me if it seals the deal on the flat gun. But Brucey being Brucey, that's not the only deal I want to strike with Kevin on his S-boat.
There's still bits missing. It's all the small stuff that takes a lot of finding.
Now, sniffing out obscure militaria is my forte. So me and Oos are off to America. We're in Florence, New Jersey, which I've been told is swimming in German Navy booty.
Bruce, what the hell are we doing here in weather like this?
Listen, sometimes in life you have to hunt to be successful. We are in this town because there was a boat called the Aviaso Grill which was brought here to be scrapped. And it was scrapped in 51, I believe, OK? But it actually was quite famous.
After the war, lots of Nazi boats were broken up, and the one that ended up here was Adolf Hitler's official state yacht. Hitler and all the Nazi top brass used to relax and entertain on her. The rumour is, when she was scrapped, lots of valuable fixtures ending up in the hands of the locals. I want to find them and flog them to Kevin.
Look at that.
What?
It's a tank, look.
That's an M60.
A what?
Oh, hang on, listen, this is the American Legion. This is like the British Legion in the UK. Let's go and have a look.
This is a very small town, and the American Legion is about the only place that looks open. It'll also have veterans in there who might be able to help.
Cheers, mate.
Ciao.
Time to turn on the Crompton charm.
Right, gentlemen, ladies, how you doing? My name's Bruce. Pleased to meet you. All right.
to meet
so
you.
take me out off. All right.
How are you?
Listen, we're on a little bit of a quest to try and find any artefacts that were from the yacht that was apparently
Correct.
broken up here.
We have a table in our vestibule.
Right. You have some relics from the south.
Yeah, sure.
Bingo, a World War II German ship's table. And to prove its authenticity, the boys have got some old cine film.
So this is a film, a small clip of film that.
Yes, it's a very small clip of the ship being towed up the Delaware River.
Right. Okay.
To its final
Come round
spot
here,
in
Bruce.
the scrapyard.
I mean, it's in colour as well. Well, I'll be, look at that. This footage makes you realise the size of it compared with the tugs alongside. Incredible.
Now it's time to try and buy a bit of that unique yacht.
Well, I'll be.
This is a table that came from the ship. My understanding is that was used for displaying maps and charts and things. There is, if you want to pull it on out, it's a drawer on the end. You'll notice it's quite deep.
So this is for charts and maps, yeah? I must ask if there was ever a possibility that it could be for sale.
No, we look at it as something that's priceless. It's spoils of war.
This ship's table is special to the veterans here. It's a relic reminding them of a terrible war, the sacrifice of their comrades, and so much else. This is where it belongs.
Well, gentlemen, if we could have a beer with you, it'd be a pleasure and an honour.
Well, it's our pleasure to have you
Thank
here
you
with
very
us.
much. Cheers.
It's a good job we did stay for a drink, because at the bar we get another tip.
Unbelievable. So it's a working toilet.
It was a working toilet until about 4 or 5 years ago.
Hold on a minute. A Kazi? We're going to trudge through the snow for a German bog?
The auto repair garage.
Right.
A few blocks from here is Greg's Auto Repair Shop.
Oh, that's great.
It's our pleasure.
Oh, look, this is it. Greg's.
It's got to be the garage, mate.
We've called ahead, and sure enough, there's a bloke here with a bit of porcelain procured from Hitler's state yacht.
You open it. Go.
Is this Greg?
Pleased to meet you, Bruce.
This is Oos.
I'm Bruce Greg. Pleased to meet you.
Now, how did you originally come by this toilet?
The previous owner took it off the boat. He was friends with the owner of the salvage yard.
Right.
They didn't have a bathroom, so every time they needed to use the bathroom, they had to go across the street.
Right.
So when they put plumbing in, they decided to put a toilet in. The owner of the salvage yard said, come on over and grab one. There you go.
So that, I've got to tell you, is a piece of history.
I can get you one in from a hardware store.
Well, I know that, but the one from a hardware store didn't come off of Hitler's yacht, did it? You think what that's had sat on it? Now, bear in mind, he was a vegetarian, so light load and all that.
This was one of many toilets on the boat, so it's not certain that Hitler ever used it, but it's the only one left, and it's an authentic German Kazi, which would be great for Kevin's S-boat. So, Greg, look, we're here on the moment, ballpark figure, roughly. Come on, give me something to work with.
Is it worth a couple $1,000s? I don't know what it's worth.
Couple of $1,000? Well, I've got to be honest, it's a lot more than I thought. I don't want to get into some sort of silly figure money. I want to be fair about it, because I've come a long way and all that. And, you know, seem to be a really nice, genuine guy with a history and all that. But I'll take it off your hands. I'll pay you $1,000 today.
You don't think you could do 15?
Remember, I've got to ship that back and hopefully get it back in one piece. Yeah. It's a good deal, isn't it?
Best deal I've ever had.
Yeah.
Offered to me, at least.
So we got a deal?
Deal, son.
All right, well done. Thank you, Craig.
So that's 670 quid. But for a bolt from the German state yacht, I'm hoping Kevin will pay a couple of grand, which leaves me feeling flush.
That's the dearest toilet I've ever seen in my life, and I hope the bottom don't drop out the market of it.
It won't, trust me. I'm going to see Greg and I'll leave you to it.
Yeah,
Come on,
thanks,
Greg.
thanks, mate.
Cheers, mate. Leave this goose. Be careful. Don't break it.
We've transferred Kevin's Flak 38 gun onto a portable field mount that will allow Kevin to test fire it safely. Now we've got to get the whole thing out from the very back of the warehouse, which is easier said than done.
I'm wondering if we could just sort of jiggle it through.
We'll give it a go. 3, 2, 1.
Freddie and his boy Lewis are helping to move a ton of artillery to clear a path. More than a ton, probably. Who's not pushing?
I'll just take the brake off now, shall I?
Which way? This way?
One more.
We got a path wide enough, but is it high enough?
1 second, I don't know if we've got clearance with the barrel.
Will that barrel come down more?
No.
It's when we tried to lower the flak barrel that we discovered the first problem.
It's catching on that plate there.
Got one over here.
Try it now. Nearly. Go back a bit. Hold it. This is bent on the shaft there. Well, that's one thing. It's got to be fixed for a start.
An anti-aircraft gun is used to shoot at moving planes, so it needs to change direction quickly. That means there's a whole load of cogs, handles and hinges. It only takes one to be out of whack and the gun won't work.
This is not looking good, is it? In the workshop, we stripped the gun down in order to get to the trigger mechanism.
What a pile of poo.
If you're on an anti-aircraft gun, you need your hands free to move the gun because you're trying to hit a moving plane. So the flak has a foot-operated trigger. But there's something wrong with the pedal trigger, which is gumming up the works.
3, 2, 1.
The pedal trigger is connected to the gun's firing mechanism by a pair of connected vertical hinges, but they're sitting at the wrong angle.
It's broken round here. And the world's gone, hasn't it? It's jamming it all up. It's not even touching the trigger now, so I might have to put the heat on it, actually. Yeah. So get it straightened up, then we'll weld.
Yeah. Before welding the hinge back on, we have to prepare the surrounding area, scouring off the old flaky paint and metal.
The cleaner you can get it, the better, really. We take an angle grinder to one of the supporting struts, and a bit of heat allows us to correct the angle of the hinge. Then we use the MIG welder to fix the mechanism back in place. We've got it. Not very pretty, but it looks pretty straight. Working really smoothly. Now all we need to do is reassemble the gun ready for Bruce to show it off.
Time to head to a firing range in Suffolk and put it to the test.
It's a proper range here, mate.
I like it, yeah.
Now look at this, eh? Ideal, eh?
Lovely day, Brick.
But it's going to be storm clouds if Bruce don't complete this cell. He's sunk a few grand into getting this gun sorted for Kevin, and his nerves are showing.
What time did you tell him to
Well,
be here?
the boys should be here at any time. We can set it up and away we go from now.
But listen, I want to fire it before he gets here, so there's no monumental cock-ups, right?
All right.
So it has got to work, all right?
Look, sounds like here they come.
Hold it, hold it. All right, let him go round
Here they
there.
are. Look at that, boy.
Where's the barrel? Where's the gun?
It's there, calm down. It's all underneath. You can't drive along with it like that, can you?
I'm nervous, me, very, very nervous.
Have faith,
I have
boss.
faith.
I'm glad Oos is in such good spirits, but it ain't his cash on the line. Once I hear that gun pop, I'll be out to relax a little.
Somewhere there?
Yeah?
We get the mount into a good spot, and it's time to separate it from the trailer.
Away you go, Phil, because I ain't got a clue.
Right, OK, now, this pulls up, and that drops down to the ground.
Oh, it comes out the way.
Oh, how clever.
Ta-da!
Here he comes, look. Do you want a hand?
Yeah, all right.
Right, now time for licensed armourer Andrew to get involved. Only he can legally convert Kevin's gun to fire again.
All right, Andrew, yeah?
Yep, lovely.
The blanks don't give the same recoil as a live round, so you fit a restrictor which narrows the barrel. This gives the gun the pressure it needs to reload and fire automatically.
Done.
Yes! What a lovely fit. That's awesome, mate. It looks the part, if anything. I'll just keep my fingers crossed it works now.
Yeah.
Yeah?
The mag containing the blanks is loaded into place. Who's cocks the gun?
Lovely.
Everyone's ready. Everyone has their ear defenders in.
Everyone clear of the muzzle? Fire in the hole. Firing! Or not.
I can't believe it. Kevin's about to arrive after driving hundreds of miles and the gun ain't working.
Firing! No. Try one at a time.
Yeah. If we've got the other mag, we can drop the other mag on.
Can you grab the other mag, Phil?
For whatever reason, the first magazine wasn't locking into place, which means the gun won't cock. Time to try a fresh one.
Push it in.
It ain't snapping in. It's not taking it.
That's in now, isn't it?
No, look.
No, that's not locking in.
I'm an ex-paratrooper and I've fired a lot of guns. When a magazine refuses to go in, you need some expert wrist action and a bit of muscle.
So. It's in. Locked. Yep.
Perfect.
Lovely. Ready to go then.
So, cock it, yeah?
Yep.
Bonza.
OK. Right, fire in the hole.
I know you shouldn't pray for a gun to go off, but I can't help it. Please go bang.
Firing!
Yes!
Thank you, thank you.
As far as I'm concerned, job done. I'm happy with that.
OK.
And just in time, because here comes the man from Del Monte.
There he is. How you doing, all right?
All right, mate, you all right?
Remember him, the man?
Yes, I do. How are you?
All right. Now, I know you've come a long way, but I can assure you your trip has not been in vain.
Good.
So please
Right.
step this way.
Lovely.
Now, as we agreed, if it works, £25,000, that was what we agreed if you're happy.
That's a deal's a deal.
Lovely. I'm inserting around. Can you cock it now? This is
Right.
now live. What I'd like you to do, Kevin, when you're ready, have a go yourself.
25 grand hangs on this gun going off without a hitch.
Ready?
Yeah?
Old artillery is notoriously temperamental.
Fire in the hole.
Yes!
Fantastic. Fire in the hole.
That sounds great.
Happy days.
But is it enough to get Kevin a par with his 25 big ones?
All been done properly with the correct components, so I hope you're happy. The deal is £25,000.
Agreed.
Thank you.
Great.
That's fantastic.
Good deal.
It's cost £2.5 grand in parts alone to get Kevin's gun working. But I've still made a fair few grand on the deal. Add to that the money for the portholes and other bits and bobs, and I'm a happy man.
We've got to go to the pub while you pack all this lot away.
All right.
We have to seal the deal with a bit of liquid refreshment, all right? Job done. Listen, chaps, come and see your latest surprise. No doubt you've seen something turned up
Over the weekend, a very large, very special parcel arrived. To me, it's Christmas, birthday and Easter rolled into one, and I'm bursting to show the boys.
I couldn't sleep last night. I feel like a kid waiting to open me present. Can you guess what it is yet?
Well, judging by your poor Christmas wrapping, I would say it's a tank, bro.
Nothing gets past Eagle-Eyed Freddy.
Grab hold of that. You ain't going to believe this. Right, just pull it right back. Ready, steady.
Where's the Panther?
Not just any tank.
No, Panther.
You tell me you wouldn't be happy if that was at the bottom of your bed Christmas morning.
This little beauty is a German Panther tank designed to fight the Russians. On the Eastern Front, the Germans were taking a terrible battering from Russia's main battle tank, the excellent T-34. The German answer was to copy what was best in the Russian tank and then improve it. The Panther, designed by Daimler-Benz and MAN, is widely considered the most effective battle tank of World War II. But thankfully, the Germans couldn't produce enough of them, and many were destroyed. That's what makes mine rare, and I mean very rare.
I mean, a Panther tank. There's only 4 running in the world.
In my 40 years of collecting and doing stuff up, this for me is the best thing I've ever had, could ever dream of getting. At 1.5 million, this is the most expensive vehicle we've ever had our hands on. But with a Crompton authentic restoration, it could be worth a mind-blowing 5 million quid.
This will be the best running Panther still in existence.
What's that colour? It's pink.
Pink Panther.
Yeah.
At the end of the war, the Panthers, as they came out the factory, they didn't have time to give them all their coats. So some come out in the red oxide with a splattering of Dunkelgelb over the top.
Get up and have a look at it. Have a look inside, look.
Right. Can't believe what you've done, Bruce. This is what we've got here.
Not what you have got, it's what you haven't got. We ain't got an engine.
No engine. That a running Panther, you kind of need an engine.
And you want this running, yeah?
If there was an engine, I'd have made it too easy for you.
It's not just the engine. There's loads that's missing or broken. And tracking down original parts for a tank this rare could take time.
I will get on and sort that, but in the meantime, it's not as though we ain't got enough to be getting on with.
No.
I ain't going to be out of sleep for a month. I can't believe this is here. So, listen, you start enjoying it. I've got to go and make some more calls.
Cheers, bro.
Oh, blimey. Where do we start?
An authentic restoration of the tank will add millions to the value. But if I can discover the history of this particular Panther, the price will rise even further. Provenance, as we say in the trade. So my Sue's on the case. How are you getting on?
Not bad, it's getting there really.
I need to find all the books that relate to the Panther, right? We got to start moving, because if I can find any operational history on that tank, let me tell you, the price will go through the roof.
How about this one? Is this any use to you? Look.
Just?
Look, that one.
Yeah, that's Panzers at Saumur. That's about Panther tanks. That's great. We've got to try and find distinctive markings on it, serial numbers.
Yeah.
It's a detective story.
You know who could help you, don't you?
Who's that?
Hilary Doyle.
That ain't a bad idea. My mate Hilary Doyle is a world expert on battle tanks. He's a right little Sherlock Holmes. If anybody can reconstruct the history of my Pink Panther, it's him. I wouldn't mind having Hilary over here a couple of days to see if he can do any sort of detective work, all right?
Yep, I'm on it.
While Bruce investigates this Panther's history, we have to get the tank into the workshop. That means carefully lifting off the Panther's precious 5-ton turret. Well, just hope this thing comes off all right. Do you think there's no bolts around the outside? I don't think there's any more holding it on, no. You sure? Well, we won't know until we try and lift it. The Panther's gun turret was heavily armoured, cleverly angled to deflect enemy rounds, and had one of the most powerful guns of the war. If the Panther got hit, they'd sometimes take off the gun turret and use it as a fixed anti-tank gun. The gun turret alone is worth the same price as a brand new Ferrari. Not quite worth its weight in gold, but getting there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that free? We don't want to rip the turret or the tank. which is easy to do when bolts are hidden beneath metalwork.
Yeah, she's out.
That's free now.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Okay.
Coming round. That's good.
Phew. The trouble with acquiring one of the rarest tanks in the world is that authentic parts for it are equally rare. But what do you know? My mate Harvey Hall, who lives just down the road, says he has some.
So we're going to see Harvey, but as I know, Harvey's a specialist on motorbikes.
But Harvey is a hoarder. He's been collecting German military items since the 50s. Harvey assures me he's got some Panther parts buried in his shed. I just got to find them amongst the junk.
Harvey, how you doing? It's Bruce.
All right.
This is all new, isn't it?
Oh, this is, yeah. It's all
Is it?
sort of all part of the, the industrial complex. How you going, mate? All right.
Yeah, listen, this is, you remember Hoos, don't you?
Yeah, I remember Hoos, that's
Nice
right,
to see
yeah.
you, mate.
Harvey has an awesome collection of World War II bikes, but he'll happily talk about them till the cows come home, which is why I've bought Hoos.
Now, Harvey, I've got to ask you a favour, mate. You love motorbikes. He thinks he's Rockabilly Rebel. Can I go and have a mooch around on my own and leave you two lovebirds to look at motorbikes? Is that all right,
Don't
Harvey?
nick anything, Bruce.
No, I won't. Don't worry, mate. I found this in that storage in there.
That's right, yeah. Coming off a Panther.
It's definitely Panther, no question
Oh, it is,
about
yeah,
that.
that's right.
It's not the hoard of Panther parts I was hoping for, but this rusty bit of metal is a Panther machine gun mount, which mine happens to be missing.
I mean, you just don't see these things. These things just don't survive. I mean,
Oh,
what,
yes, completely.
what sort of money are you looking for that?
Well, it's so rare, Bruce. It's worth 1,500 quid.
I've got to be honest with you, Harvey. I mean, that's just a little bit too heavy. Obviously, I want to buy some bits and pieces. It is rare. I mean, I'd be prepared to go, I don't know, 750? How's 750 strike you?
Well, say 1,000, you know.
£1,000?
Yeah.
£1,000? All right, do that.
Okay.
Lovely.
It sounds crazy, but £1,000 is a good price for this, and it'll be worth even more attached to a genuine working Panther.
Morning, Hillary. You made it then.
Oh, where the hell is this
Yeah,
thing?
down
huh?
at the sunny
Huh?
England you're in now. How you doing, mate? All right?
Great.
I've got my hands on one of the greatest and rarest World War II tanks, the German Panther. There are only 4 of these running in the world. But to make the tank even more valuable, I need to know its history. So I've called in legendary tank sleuth Hilary Doyle.
I can't wait to show you this.
I'm hoping he can help solve the mystery of where this Panther came from, where it fought, and how it met its end.
Anything you can shine a light on will help us, you know, trace the history of this.
Well, the first thing I can see, it has the ball machine gun mount on the front.
Right.
That was only introduced about the end of 43.
Right.
So that means it's a 1944 vehicle.
Well, that's a great start.
That's a
to start
start.
with.
Hilary is the Hercule Poirot of historic military vehicles. He's really that good.
OK, here we have something. Look, this piece here.
Yeah.
That's a remnant of the Zimmerit anti-magnetic mine paste.
Brave Allied soldiers would run up to the Panthers and try to attach magnetic mines to the side, hence the anti-magnetic paste.
Right.
OK, so you've got a magnetic thing. Oh, yeah,
Right,
see,
so
now
that
that
sticks on
sticks
it.
perfectly on that.
Don't stick on that.
It won't stick
still,
on it.
Look, it still works then, look.
What's really cool is that this pattern here comes from only one factory in the world, and that's the MAN factory in Nuremberg.
The guy's a genius. MAN built about a third of Germany's Panther tanks, and its factories were heavily defended. But in 1943, wave after wave of RAF bombers dropped 34,000 tons of bombs on the industrial heartland of the Ruhr Valley. German steel production was crippled. As a result, fewer Panthers rolled off the production line in Nuremberg. But mine was one of them.
So just by looking at this pattern on that anti-magnetic mine paste, this is now in a 6-month period of 1944, the first half of 1944.
Well, it's a good start.
Thanks to Hilary, the real history of this tank is beginning to emerge. have to leave Hillary and the twins digging for clues, because I've had a call from a German dealer with a van load of Panther parts he's taking to a trade fair just outside Cologne. With original parts so hard to come by, I need to snap them up. So I'm taking Freddie to Germany to head him off at the pass.
I have to say, Bruce, you take me to some of the best places. What are we looking for here, anyway?
Right, listen, you've heard me talk about a guy called Michael Decker? Michael Decker has spent his life scouring Europe for rare tank items. If I can prize some of the precious Panther items out of him, it'll be well worth the journey.
I mean, a nice place to meet, I've got to tell you, in the middle of a wood.
You know me.
I know, that's what I'm worried about. This is Freddie.
Hi, Freddie.
You're loaded, yeah?
Of course.
Where's the Panther stuff in here?
The good things are in the car.
Tickety-boo, let's have a look.
Yep.
Ah!
Look.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. He's got a boot full of authentic Panther tank wheels. They don't look much, but these chunks of muddy metal are just what we're looking for.
Is that still got original paint and camouflage on?
Yes, it's a winter camouflage 1945.
Are they damaged at all, or?
No.
All complete, yeah? Really nice, yeah, very, very nice.
Bingo! These can replace the knackered wheels on my Panther. But while we're here, let's see what other booty he's got in the back.
All Panther, yeah?
Yes.
Some kind of fuel cap.
Fuel cap. Gears.
Gears and linkages.
OK. How much for that lot? Bestest Brucey price.
I need for all 2,800 euros.
That's what you need.
It's not so easy to find these parts. They are quite rare.
2,800. Listen, it's an untidy figure. 2,000 is a nice clear figure.
Maybe 2,600 would be fine.
Let's make it clean. 2,500 you've got to do. Come on. Can't feel my hands.
OK, before you get frozen here.
Yeah, OK.
2,250 quid is a very, very good price for this lot. The wheels alone have made the trip worthwhile.
We've landed one of the rarest of all World War II tanks, a German Panther. While Bruce is in Germany looking for parts, we've been tasked with finding out the secrets of this Panther with the help of legendary tank expert Hilary Doyle. If we can discover its history, it'll make it even more saleable.
Nick, Phil.
Yeah?
I think I've found something here.
Yeah. All right. The Germans were meticulous record keepers, and we've discovered a chassis number that should tell us where and when it was built.
This is a database of all the known chassis numbers for Panther tanks.
Okay.
When we look at the dates,
Yeah.
this vehicle was completed by MAN in February of 1944. So it would have been at the unit for the first time in April of 44.
Right. Line it up with the Normandy, wouldn't it? Normandy
yeah,
landings for D-Day, yeah.
Yeah, this is for certain.
Yes, it all fits, doesn't it?
All fits perfectly from Normandy.
Whoever the crew were in this tank very likely met a sticky end. In the final offensive of the Battle of Normandy, Polish, American, French and Canadian troops, supported by British tanks, more or less annihilated 4 German tank divisions, knocking out their Panther tanks, with as many as 60,000 Germans killed or captured.
Now, the next number in my database, this was also assembled by MAN in February 44, but lo and behold, this tank was photographed. I mean, that vehicle would have been assembled within a few days of this one here.
The exact configuration of these tanks changed during production, so having a photo of what our Panther would have looked like coming from the factory is like a dream. Only a super authentic Panther will get the £5 million price tag Bruce is hoping for.
We're trying to source an engine. It's a Maybach HL230. Yeah, Panther. The Maybach HL230? Yeah, we know how rare they are. That would be great. Thanks ever so much.
The biggest and rarest piece of my missing Panther tank jigsaw is the engine. And my Sue thinks she's found the real deal in a housing estate in Kent of all places. So I've whizzed back from Germany to take a butcher's And to make sure I'm not sold a turkey, I'm bringing the twins along to give it the once-over. Now, Sue, bless her little cotton socks, right, has found this gentleman Royce down here who maintains he has got a complete engine.
What, for real?
Now, for all I know, it could be a Ford Mondeo engine, but Sue has spoken to him and assures me that it is a Panther HL 230 engine. So it's worth the roll of the dice, mate.
Yeah.
79, this is it, yeah.
Right,
Yeah, fine.
There we go.
All right, this got to be it, mate.
You sure?
Royce.
Oh, Bruce, how you doing? You all right?
Yeah, seems like a really weird place to keep a tank engine.
Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you?
How long have you had it here then? I mean, is it...
Well, it's, my dad and uncles, they've had it here for about 25 years, maybe.
Fantastic. Oh, that's just marvellous. Can we go in and have a look, Royce?
Yeah, come on in.
Royce's dad is one canny collector. You never see engines in this condition. Oh, it is all there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all there.
Right. So where'd this one come from then, Royce?
This was found in France, actually, about 25 years ago. The old man and my uncle picked it up and brought it back. It's been sitting there ever since.
I mean, you just don't see them like this, do you? It's just crazy.
So it's all there, isn't it, boys? Yeah,
Yes, absolutely.
Fuel pumps on it, yeah?
Everything, yeah. It's all there.
It does look as though it's in very good nick. This impressive-looking 12-cylinder engine was built by Maybach. Before the war, they built engines for airships like the Graf Zeppelin, which made the first commercial passenger flight across the Atlantic in 1928. Today, they manufacture luxury limos with Mercedes. But during the war, they churned out the engines that gave the Panther a top speed of 55 kilometres an hour. So what's the verdict then? Week to do it up?
Oh, yeah. Less than a week.
I mean, but beggars can't be choosers. I mean,
no,
you know,
I mean, overall, it's perfect.
yeah? I mean, is it worth whipping these pipes off, have a quick look as well?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to get them out of the way to move it anyway.
You got any tools here, Ross? You can...
Yeah, I've got a screwdriver. I'll get the tube lever.
Lovely, cheers, mate. Yeah. Yeah. This fulfils everything we need to get that Panther running.
Absolutely.
Right, so, like, play it down a little bit, you know, wrong colour paint and all that, and anything that reduces the price. But we ain't leaving here without this engine today, all right? Royce's dad obviously knows this engine's worth a bob or two. Let's just hope he's not asking for the moon. Oh, here he is, lovely. Cheers, mate. No good giving it to me. Give it to one of these technical experts. So listen, Royce, obviously, come down here. I like what I see. Have you got an idea what sort of figure you're looking for?
I think I'd like to have 100 for it, to be honest.
£100,000?
Yeah.
No, see, I've got... it's nice and all that, but that's just a little bit more than I was expecting. 100 grand? It ain't even running. I'll see that at 70 grand, £70,000.
You just don't see them around, though, do you?
But whatever happens, there's a lot of work's got to be done to it. So, you know, I think 70 grand is a reasonable figure.
I could come down a little bit on 100. Don't want to come down much. I could do 90. Yeah.
If you'd agree to 80, I'll do the deal today, done, dusted, out your rear, you got the use of the garage again. That's a fair price.
80 grand, go on.
Lovely, OK. 80 grand. Ordinarily, I'd drive down the price, but with that engine, our Pink Panther will become one of only 5 running German Panther tanks in the world. It's an elite club and puts the value at a cool £5 million. Lovely, thanks a lot. That's great. I'll organise some transport. A 1-ton Panther engine isn't the kind of thing you fit in the back of a car.
That's it. Go on, keep going.
There we go. So we've had to call in the heavy squad. Don't look that big now, does it? That's out. Sure it's not a Skoda? That's great. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. Really pleased. All right, chaps. I'm hoping for some very good news. How are we getting on, Hillary?
Brilliant.
Found anything?
Yeah, in the database.
Yeah?
We've tied it down to Normandy.
Oh, it is Normandy?
Oh, absolutely.
That's really good news, really good news. But the bad news is the twins have found that the Panther gearbox is kaput. It's taken a hit from some kind of round. So they take the gearbox out and are exploring it with some kind of optic, cable, camera thingamajig. Maybe we've discovered what killed this Panther.
What do you reckon, Phil?
Well, I've had a good look around inside.
So you found anything?
Well, a lot of debris mainly. There's some damage, obviously.
Yeah.
And this is all debris down inside it. It's taken out at least a couple of gears, I would think.
Right, show me where the gearbox would be on the side.
OK.
Yep. Right, your gearbox would be about there.
There.
Well, that drives through.
Well, hang on. What about there? Look at that.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Straight
there you go.
through.
And look at the angle of that.
Yeah.
Straight through there.
That's straight in line with where that hole is.
OK. Looks like we found what killed the gearbox, but the damage is way too small to have taken out a whole tank. I mean, obviously, if it had been an anti-tank gun or something, it would have blown the whole side
Big
out,
hole,
right?
yeah.
The whole side. Now, unlike that hole, that is a large hole.
Absolutely. Yeah, this one, it's been repaired. You can see the force of the impact. This thing, which is normally a perfect circular shape, has been buckled backward. So that thing must have been nearly hanging off.
That has knocked the track off. It's gone through that. It's obviously destroyed the drive mechanism there, right?
Yep.
They were told to aim for the track, you know, to disable the tank. And that's a beautiful shot. Whoever's hit that, that's a hell of an explosion. This is like tank CSI. We now know the factory that produced the Panther, we know when it was built, we know where it fought, and probably how it died. An old friend of mine called Dimitri has found a huge haul of rare and untouched tank parts in Russia, and he's had them shipped to his warehouse in Prague. And I want in on the deal. Taxi, lovely. Not only could this really help with my Panther restoration, the other non-Panther parts from a collection this big could bring in millions. Dimitri's arranged for us to meet one of his workers at his warehouse, a bloke called Alex, who can show us around. Yeah, look, there's stuff here. No! Mate. I can't believe this. Bruce.
Alex, nice to meet you.
Freddie.
Hi, Alex. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Mate, this is like we've run the lottery here, mate. We have won the lot. Alex, can we look round?
Yes, please.
Bruce has got that look in his eye. It's like a lion that's just spotted a juicy antelope.
I've never seen so much material in one place in my life. This is incredible, Freddie. This may look like 150 tonnes of old rusty scrap to the untrained eye. But rare tank parts like these are almost priceless to restorers and collectors. I'm in heaven here. I mean, I've gone to heaven. Look at the Panther wheels. There's all the Panther parts we could wish for, but so much more. There's enough parts to build other tanks from scratch. Look, Stug body.
I've never seen so much stuff in one place, Bruce. It's undamaged.
It's complete top armour of a Stug. That's incredible. Look at the track here. The Stug assault gun was basically a massive gun on tracks and was used for supporting German infantry. These things are rarer than an honest scrap dealer. No wonder he told us to get down here on the quick. I've got to be part of this, mate. When he said, here's a lot of stuff, I never in my wildest dreams thought we were going to walk into something like that.
This is insane, Bruce. Absolutely crazy.
Listen, I've seen enough. You carry on having a look round, mate. I've got to phone him on the old dog and bone, mate, because I'm telling you, I'm in here. I'm in this up to me neck. I ain't been this excited since my wedding night. Dimitri! Yeah, we're here. Listen, fantastic. I'm in. I'm coming to see you immediately. Lovely. I'm amazed. Cheers, mate. Bye. Come on, we're off.
Where are we off, Bruce?
Moscow.
What, Russia?
No, Moscow in Essex. Moscow in Russia. Of course we're going to Moscow.
Yeah, but you said we're only going away for a day. I've only got one pair of underpants.
Oh, we'll buy you a set. It's got to be a shop somewhere. I've barely had time to catch my breath, because Freddie and I are now in Moscow to meet my mate Dimitri to do the deal.
devil are you, my friend? All right. We're here as ordered. Sit yourself down.
See ya.
Dimitri, I've got to get straight down to business. We've been to see the stuff, and I've got to tell you, I'm blown away with it. It's fantastic.
Bruce, the thing why I called you and why I'm offering this deal to you is because you're the world best expert in restoration. Only you are the one who can push this deal forwards.
Thank you very much indeed. It's very, very nice of you to say that. Did you hear that? World expert. I always know when somebody says something that nice to me, they're going to ask me for a ton of cash.
The thing is very simple. For £500,000, you are in deal. It's the 1/3 of what we paid with our partner.
So, to be absolutely straight, you want me to put in £500,000 for 1/3 of the project? You have got a deal, my friend. There you go, shake the man's hand. That's, for me, probably the best deal I've ever had, Dimitri. Now, I don't shake hands on 500 grand willy-nilly, but this deal could finish my Panther, and restoring those other tanks could earn this partnership millions. Dimitri, I can't thank you enough. I'm overwhelmed with our deal. Thank you very much indeed.
My pleasure.
I'm on board, and Dimitri, thanks, mate. I really appreciate it. I might be £500,000 down, but I'm in heaven. Phil, Nick, here. I'm in the middle of my most expensive tank refurbishment ever. When this shell of a German World War II Panther tank arrived last year, it was already worth £1.5 million. In my 40 years of collecting and doing stuff up, this for me is the best thing I could ever dream of getting. Once it's ready, it'll be one of only 5 known working Panthers and will then be worth a stonking £14 million. An Australian museum has bought the Panther and is gagging to take delivery of it, but it's not quite finished.
It's all there.
I've already bought an authentic engine at huge cost.
80 grand, go on.
Lovely, OK. But the engine needs a refurb, so I've sent it to a factory in the Czech Republic, where many German war machines were made. The twins are fixing up the rest of the tank here in Blighty. OK, so down to business. And there's something else just as essential as the engine that needs finishing before I can ship the Panther. What doesn't it have? It don't have track. It ain't going to move without track, right? See what you can do, because we need to get the track on now.
What, you want to use those?
I took a punt on this authentic Panther track a few years back, and it will save me a lot of money if I can use it, but it might be too far gone. You've got to do whatever you can do to make this right.
OK, we'll see what we can do. Is he really serious about using this track?
Well, it's all a bit busted up.
This rusty old tank track is beyond repair, so we need to have it recreated for Bruce's £14 million Panther tank.
For that, we need one good section of track to make the mould from which replicas can be cast.
Look how badly that's worn. That should have chevrons on it for grip.
Yeah. I don't think it's worth even trying.
There isn't a single undamaged section, so the plan is to find the best one and refurbish it.
Finding the best section is one thing, getting it off is another.
No, these are all solid. The track's been joined together for 70 years, so freeing up a link will take some persuasion. They're all one big lump. We'll burn this collar off here.
Yeah.
The track links are held together by pins. To get one out, we'll need 3,000 degrees of metal melting heat. Are you going to take the end right off?
Yeah, I'll burn it right off.
What do you reckon? That's not a bad one. I mean, it's worn down, but we could build the chevrons back up again, couldn't we?
I'm with Hus in the Czech Republic, where factories were forced to produce large quantities of Nazi tanks and vehicles. I'm hunting rare Panzer I parts for a French tank museum. And I'm also hoping to collect my own reconstructed German Panther tank engine.
Bruce, where the hell are you taking us now?
We're here to see Pavel and Constantine, who've got our engine. Last year, I spent 80 grand on an original engine for my Panther and sent it here to be rebuilt. Czechs were brilliant engineers before the Nazis invaded and still retain a lot of the old know-how. They've got heritage and experience going right back to the war. Now, Pavel, his father, was actually taught to work on Maybach engines, and so he's passed down his knowledge through the generations. Very, very interesting history here. Pavel and his mate Constantine even have a workshop in a factory once commandeered by the Nazis. Pavel? Here they are.
Hello.
Morning, Constantine. Hello. Pavel, nice to see you.
How are you, mate? This factory is massive. What was it before?
There was a war production.
This was under German control, yeah?
Yes.
The Nazis are rightly known for killing millions in their extermination camps. But from 1942, Hitler's architect turned armament minister, Albert Speer, killed millions more by working them to death in factories and mines. And Pavel and Constantine have found evidence that this very factory was operated using forced labour.
This is a list of Ostarbeiters we found here behind the wall in the factory. Yeah.
Ostarbeiter means workers from the east, actually.
It's like a register with all names?
Yeah. The youngest person was 15 years old.
Blooming hell. Germany lost around 60,000 men a month fighting Russia on the Eastern Front. To replace them, German factory workers were conscripted into the military. And to replace them, the Nazis turned the populations of its occupied territories into forced labourers. By 1944, there were almost 8 million slaves churning out Nazi tanks, guns, rockets and the rest.
This is our real history of factory. It's maybe much important than money.
Bloomin' hell. This chilling historical document is a disturbing reminder of what took place here.
So where's the piece de resistance?
Oh, I don't know yet. Let's have a look. Time for the big reveal. Let's see what the boys have done with my beloved Panther tank engine. Oh!
Wow.
Look at that.
Mate, look at that. Bruce, that just looks fantastic, mate.
Mate, Pavel, you've exceeded my expectations. I mean, I wouldn't think it's the same engine. This is better than when it was made. When I bought this 7-year-old engine, it was looking its age. But now, it looks factory new. But according to the boys, when they stripped the engine down, they found something truly fascinating.
We found there a very, very interesting thing. Here you can see the original inlet walls from the engine, and this is the sabotage who somebody did on the grinder.
No way!
Slave labourers did their best to sabotage to the things they were forced to build.
This would crack and it would be completely broken, the engine.
So the Czech people working in these factories had a fantastic opportunity to still carry on the resistance. That is clever, isn't it?
Yes.
These brave saboteurs risked their own lives and the lives of others, because when discovered, the Nazis were merciless.
They found one of those sabotages in a Daimler factory and 200 people got shot.
Whoa!
This is a work of real hero.
Yeah. A prayer of thanks and respect to whoever performed this act of sabotage, and a sigh of relief that we found it in time to save my Panther engine.
We got still one little big problem.
One little big problem, yeah?
Which is the big problem?
Oh, come to see.
Big or little big? I don't like the sound of this.
This part is no good because we found under surface cracks.
We can't give any guarantee on that part.
A camshaft opens the valves that let the air and fuel in and the exhaust out of the engine. This dodgy camshaft mount could knacker the engine and leave me up to Swanee. So can we have a new one made?
Problem is that we have to wait for casting, and casting company says 2 months.
2 months. I can't afford any hold-ups. The Australian Tank Museum want the Panther ASAP, and there's millions tied up in the deal.
Oh, I don't know what to do. What can we do?
I found a man, and he will maybe help you.
You think he maybe have a spare?
Let's see what he has.
You just arrange it, we'll
Okay.
be there.
Should we just check, see if this has got chevrons and everything on it? We're turning a single link of original Panther tank track into a template from which 172 replicas will be cast for Bruce's Panther tank refurb. Really good, aren't they?
They will, aren't they?
The link should have raised metal chevron to give it traction on muddy ground. But after 70 years, the chevrons are worn down, so we need to reconstruct them. I'll just build these up with a bit of weld and shape them up. Yeah. Nick layers molten welding wire to construct the new chevrons. An angle grinder quickly smartens them up. Well, oh, that looks good. What do you reckon? Yeah, that's fine.
All right, well, I'll just clean all the rust off this and it'll be all ready to go. Just a bit of sandblasting and Bob's your uncle.
There you go. Oh, that's really good. These have come up really well.
Like a real one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just like a real thing. Awesome.
If this works, we'll end up with 172 bits of tank track. If it doesn't,
we're stuffed.
We sent the rebuilt tank track link off to be replicated, and today Johnny Dennett from the foundry is delivering 2 prototypes for inspection.
The technology you've used to make these now, would that have been very similar to during the war when they were making the track links?
The actual casting would have been done exactly the same.
During the war, track links were cast by pouring molten metal into sand moulds, just like this one.
To get to the links, we need to remove the sand.
Oh, go on, go for it. They would have had guys doing this in the factory, wouldn't they? So...
Yeah, it wouldn't have been a pleasant job all day, every day, that's for sure. Actually really heavy. There we go.
Brilliant, absolutely amazing.
I think I'll leave you to clean it up.
At 24 kilos per link, Panther track weighs 4 metric tons. In German war factories, tank tracks were made from Ni-Resist, a super tough iron nickel alloy, still in use today. So as far as the actual metal goes, is that as accurate as you can get as to the originals?
Yes, it is. We took an original one and we've had it analysed, and we're confident that it is as close to the original material as we can get it these days.
The links look right, but we can only give the green light for the next 170 to be made if they fit together properly. Right, moment of truth then. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. No, that's really good. Bruce will be over the moon.
Nick!
Crikey, you're early. What are you doing here this time of day? 8 o'clock?
Overnight, I've had an email from Rob Loden, the guy in Australia who's bought the Panther tank. He now wants it shipped at the end of the month. Nearly 3 months earlier than we agreed.
No, that's mad. They normally take about a decade to restore.
But no one else has done one in 4 years.
No, this is some kind of record, and to this standard. This is madness trying to rush it through at this stage.
You can talk till the cows come home. There is nothing I can do. It's one of the biggest private tank museums in the world. He wants it for an event. He's already booked the Panther onto a ship from Southampton in a month's time. To finish, the twins still need to rebuild the gearbox, fit the 9-ton gun turret and test drive the restored tank for the very first time. And it's all got to be perfect.
We'll do our best, but unless you find the parts we need, we can't make that deadline.
Fair enough. You know I love a bit of a challenge. Freddie, grab your bag. Got to see a man about Panther parts.
This is daft.
It's not going to happen. No.
Armed with the twins' wish list, Freddie himself have bombed over to northeast France. We need to find a Panther gun sight and a compass and any other authentic add-ons for the final touches.
I love coming down here, I really do. There's so much history in.
And the food and the wine.
No question about it. The wine, lovely.
Great engineers, the Germans, but under the Nazis, lousy at mass production. They built over 6,000 Panthers, which sounds a lot, except the Americans built over 50,000 Shermans. Also, small point, the Germans lost the war, so many of their tanks were destroyed, which means parts are hard to find. But there's a bloke in Alsace that says he's got Panther parts. A tip from me right-hand man in France, Michel Lorraine.
He's down in an area where there were a lot of Panthers fighting against the Americans, so hopefully that's what we're going to find here. And historically, I've never come down here and not come away with stuff. Here he is, there's Michel.
Hey, Bruce, how are you?
Yep. Nice to see you again.
Fine.
Yes, you're looking very well, my friend. Bonjour, Michel.
Freddie.
How are you?
I introduce my very best friend, Patrick Jean-Roy.
My very best friend, Patrick Jean-Roy. Nice to meet you. This is Freddie.
Bonjour.
Alsace is a long disputed area on the French-German border, so there's rich pickings here.
Can we follow you?
Have a look on all this.
Much material here, yeah?
Yeah, a lot of material.
Tank parts, Panther parts,
Yeah,
everything. Yeah?
maybe.
Patrick is a big tank fan, and at first glance, this place looks promising.
You look the part, you must say. Is this in case we don't buy things?
Decommissioned, I hope, but you never know with the French.
Can we have a look in here, Michel?
Yes, please do. Take a look.
He's seen better days. Come on now. Look at that.
Nesting of some sort. Get water on.
Ah, very, very nice. Let me tell you what it is. It's a compass for a tank.
Wow.
Specifically, Panther. I've been looking for one of these for 4 years. I'm excited. I can't tell you, it's like Christmas for me. It's in beautiful condition. Beautiful condition.
A normal compass is useless in a tank, as the steel body sends the magnetic dial haywire. Instead, Panther's had an electronic gyroscopic compass. It's a complex precision instrument, and I really want it for the Panther.
This is a rare item.
Absolutely.
Very, very rare
That
item.
condition you never find.
No, it all works, look.
Beautiful.
Although my French is perfect, I have some trouble with regional accents, so Michel's here to help.
Michel, how much do you want for this?
Combien est-ce que tu veux pour ça? 2000. He wants 2000.
2,000?
Yeah.
It's lovely. I do like it, but that's too much money. 1,000 euros.
Il voudrait donner 1000 euros. Ah non, you have to go up now.
1,500 euros.
Il veut donner 1500 euros.
Il a acheté beaucoup, oui.
He will accept.
1,500.
Yeah.
Sir, you're a gentleman and a scholar. Very happy with that. We've had a touch. We've struck gold with that.
This ultra-rare compass will make our Panther stand out as a world-class restoration.
Freddie, you got anything to save me coming down here?
No, nothing yet.
I'm in Greece, yeah.
Greece?
What?
You gotta believe this.
What?
What's that?
This is a Panther Jack. That's awesome, mate.
Freddie's hit the jackpot. A Panther Jack.
That would be mounted basically at the back by the exhaust. Easy to get to, obviously, to take it off. In action, hopefully they could, like, jack it up, change the track, the wheel, whatever they had to do. It was mounted for easy access.
Early Panthers broke down a lot, and this is why. On the Eastern Front in 1941, the Germans faced Russia's brilliant battle tank, the awesome T-34. So Hitler forced his factories to rush the Panther into production before it was ready. It was unleashed at the Battle of Kursk, and in just 5 days, it took out 267 Russian tanks. But mechanical problems and accurate shooting by the Russians meant that only 10 Panthers out of the 184 were left working at the end of the battle. The Panther was put into production so quickly, nothing was right to start with. The fuel system on the initial models was so bad, they had to be redesigned. And that's the same with this Jack. Yeah. And this is the upgraded version. Would he sell me the Jack?
Est-ce que tu vendrais juste le cric?
Alors, je lui en fais cadeau. Moi, je ne vends pas.
He's not selling anything, he's giving you as a gift.
Sorry?
It's a gift for you, he said.
No!
Yes. I told you he's mad. He got mad cow disease.
He's giving me this as a gift.
Yeah.
My friend. Thank you, sir. That's awesome. Awesome. It's not often that such a rare beast is brought back to life. Everyone is excited, and it's buying me a lot of goodwill.
Here we are, special delivery. It's arrived, this gear. At last, about time. After 4 years, it's crunch time in our restoration of a World War II German Panther tank. We urgently need to put the enormous 7-speed gearbox back together because the tank ships to Australia in under a month. It's like Christmas. It is like Christmas. There we go. Oh, look at that, it's lovely. The Panther's gearbox was taken out by an anti-tank weapon. A shell hit the drive sprocket, went through the left side of the tank and made a right mess of the gearbox.
That's a beautiful shot. Whoever's hit that, that's a hell of an explosion.
It's taken us 2 years to repair and restore the 30 separate gears within the gearbox. This is the final piece. God, the work in that, good grief. That's really nice, isn't it? Certainly better than the old one. Right, now, this gear, has got to go in there. Yeah, which it doesn't. Which it doesn't. So it fits tight with no risk of it slipping when turning. The small gear is made 0.15 of a millimetre too big. We have to heat this one up. We'll heat this one, freeze that one. And freeze that one. Yep. In theory, they should just drop straight in and then you'll never get it back out again. No. Although you can't see it, individual atoms in solid steel are constantly vibrating. Heat the steel up and they move faster, causing the steel to expand. The reverse happens when you freeze it. The molecules slow down and the steel contracts. Bruce's wife Sue is not always totally happy when we use her kitchen, but it's worth trying. Hello Sue.
Hi Nick, yeah.
I've got a gear I'd like to put in your freezer to freeze it.
OK, of course it is.
It's out of the gearbox.
Yeah. Yes,
It should
I've
be
never
well
had
cold
one of
by
those in my freezer before, I have to say, but there we go.
While Nick freezes the smaller gear, I'm heating the larger one to 230 degrees in the workshop oven.
Come on, John!
We can't just go straight in there, Bruce.
He's a good old friend of mine, come on. Follow me, I know he's got all his stuff. Yeah, look.
Hello, Bruce.
Hello, mate, all right.
How you doing?
Now, I've seen what you've got me up for. Can we have a look at it, yeah?
Yeah, of course you can, of course you
Right. Do you know what it is?
can. I know what it's worth.
Now, you know when they say it's what it says on the box?
Yeah.
It's what it says on the box.
Exactly.
This is the Panther sight. God, look at that. It's not brand new. It's brand new. It's perfect for what we want. The Panther's main gun could hit a tank from over 1 kilometre away, so it needed a pretty hefty telescopic sight. Nice. Very, very nice. This is perfect for us. This is for the main gunner. It's been said that the Panther had one of the most effective tank guns of World War II. But one of the best guns in the world is no use if you keep missing your targets. Sadly, Germany also had the brilliant camera and lens-making firm Zeiss. So they were able to get this amazing bit of kit, which made the Panther one of the most accurate and deadly tanks of the war. we were losing so many tanks, they actually talked about the German guns in Parliament during the Normandy campaign, because we had nothing to the quality of the Germans.
You like it?
Yes, I really do. I really, really do. Yeah, the optics are as clear as a bell. Be careful with it.
I'm going to put it back in a box before it comes worthless and I'll drop it on the floor.
Okay.
It's in such good condition, it ain't going to come cheap.
Hit me with a price.
10 grand.
For what? 2 of them? Where's the other one?
No, you
Listen,
got...
John, honestly, that's worth 5 grand.
No, that's too cheap, Bruce.
I can't be going 10 grand, John, no way.
I'll come down to 9 grand.
No.
Give me 7 grand.
7 grand.
Yeah.
Done deal. 7 grand, I ain't going to argue. All right, that's
Lovely.
done. All right, lovely.
That hurts, but I ain't got any choice. It's key to making the perfect Panther.
Yeah, it should be heated up all right by now. Yeah. I'll go up the house and get the one out of the freezer. Yeah. As soon as I come through that door, grab it out of the oven, dump, and we go for it. We have to move fast. Right, get the other one out. Right. If the cold gear begins to warm up, or the hot one cools down before we join them together, we'll be in trouble. Right, away you go.
They'll get stuck and we'll have a hell of a job getting them apart again.
Get in there. There we go.
Yep.
Yes! That was a sweat. Whoa, wow. I had a real bad feeling then. Yeah.
If that had got stuck halfway, we'd have been in deep trouble. Now we have to put the gearbox back together and carefully manoeuvre the 1.3 tonne unit back into the belly of the tank.
What could possibly go wrong? Shaking jolt.
The 14 million quid Panther tank is due to be shipped to Australia in 2 weeks' time. Today we're putting the finishing touches on its rebuilt gearbox.
Here we go.
Hopefully we've assembled all 30 gears in the right position, otherwise the gearbox won't turn.
So, just miss each other.
Just miss each other, yeah.
And there's a lot of weight spinning around in there.
Thank God it works. But now, somehow, we need to squeeze the 1.5 metre long monster through the hatch on top of the tank that's less than a metre wide. The gearbox weighs 1,300 kilos, as much as a car, so we've called in some help.
It only needs just to touch anything and it'll destroy it.
To work out how it's done, we're working from a wartime photo of German engineers fitting a Panther gearbox.
They're hoisting the gearbox in a metal frame, so we're going to do the same.
That is a good angle, isn't it?
I hope so. Right, down we go then.
OK. No, oh, hang on. We're jamming in, aren't we? It doesn't make any sense. The gearbox seems too big.
I think we're going to have to take these plates off the sides.
How are you doing at the back there? Have you got plenty of room at the back?
No, we're resting on it here. Yeah.
This frame is in the way. We've got to lose the frame. It's stopping the gearbox dropping into place. Come on, there you go. Carry on then. It's going down all right. Whoa! She's down. That's it. She's in. That was a bit of a drama, wasn't it? Obviously the photo was a bit of disinformation by the Germans. This is how you put the gearboxes in, but it isn't really.
That's a tank equivalent to an organ transplant.
There's not too many people who can say they fitted a Panther gearbox. All right, big day today then.
This is the last big chunk.
The truck driver's ready with a crane, so we're good to go. We've resprayed the tank, and leaving Bruce to worry about the ignition switch, we're about to lift the monster 9-tonne turret onto the tank. It may not look it, but the turret alone is worth more than a new Ferrari, so we're quite keen not to damage it.
I really hope when this thing goes in, I'll tell you, we're going to be in trouble if it doesn't.
We've never tried to attach the gun turret, so we don't know if it actually fits.
We've got about a 6-inch gap back here. Come back a bit.
Back to you a bit.
You're going to go your way a bit. I think it's about time you got in it now, Nick.
That's easier said than done.
God.
Nick needs to direct the crane driver to align 40 bolt holes that secure the turret to the tank.
Right, down just a touch. Down. Yeah. Okay. Whoa, no, hang on.
Cut your finger under this and it's goodbye finger.
Up a bit more. Yeah, okay. Left a bit. That's it. Right, okay, down. Go on. That'll do it. Right. That's it, we're there. Awesome. Can we give them a try, see if we get these bolts in? We've got 40 of those to get in. If that isn't lining up, we're in deep trouble. That one's a bit... No, they won't go in. No. No, joking. Straight in. Yeah? Oh, that's a result.
It fits, and the bolts line up. So now we need to see if the turret rotates. The tank's drive shaft turns the turret 360 degrees in 18 seconds. But as it's not yet powered, we've had to go for the manual option.
How far is that? Is that all right? Yeah, that's fine.
Moving all right?
Yes, not moving that fast, but it's definitely moving okay.
The manual option meant the gun could still be operated if the tank lost power. Crews could do a full rotation in about 4 minutes, an eternity if you're under fire.
4 minutes? At this rate, we'd be lucky if we do it in 40.
You know, this is probably the first time this turret's moved like this since the war. Amazing, isn't it? That's moving really well.
With the turret fitted and working, there's not much more we can do until Bruce can find us an ignition switch.
I've never seen you so excited to go somewhere, Bruce. What are we coming up here for?
Mate, the guy's name is John Pittman. So I tried him out of the blue, right? Lo and behold, he thinks he's got an ignition switch. Now, if that is, honestly, mate, I'll be doing blooming somersaults because we've got the best restored Panther tank in the world. In the world, right? But we need this silly little switch just to finish it. John is an old collector mate of mine with a passion for doing up old vehicles from the war. I'm praying he's got the final piece we need. Hello, mate. All right.
Hi, Bruce. How you going,
Listen,
mate?
Yeah, fine. Thanks for seeing me. We've come up here rapido.
Yeah.
Where is it, John?
It's upstairs. It's on the mezzanine floor on the left-hand side.
Can you get it, or...?
No, I can't, mate. I've got a bad knee.
Oh, OK. Well, I've got a trusted ally here, and he's really good at climbing ladders. Can you
I'm going.
Well, you're good at that, aren't you? Because you're an ex-paratrooper, so...
Yeah, coming down's easier. Mostly Allied stuff up there, Bruce. There's a wardrobe, some boxes. Oh, hang on, yeah.
Got it? Just?
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll catch.
No. Don't do that. You give me a coronary. Come downstairs. Bring it down. I'll get it off you. Different sized tanks had different ignition switches. If this ain't the right one, our Panther ain't gonna purr. Come on, give us it. Give us it. Oh, yeah, come on.
Oh, I thought you were helping me down then.
I am. That's it. That's it. We could take this apart and have it really well cleaned up. It'd be like brand spanking new. This is the final bit of the puzzle to finish off the Panther restoration. I'm desperate for this part, but don't want to lose me trousers. I appreciate you seeing me straight away and letting us come up here. How much for that?
500 for it.
How much? Yeah. I mean, I want it, but I can't go more than 200 quid for that, mate.
250, it's yours.
£250.
250 quid.
Done. Deal. 250 is a bit on the steep side. Who else is after a Panther tank ignition these days? But at least we've got what we came for.
Right, I have in my hand an ignition switch, at last.
Oh, crikey.
This is what we've been waiting for. The Panther's ignition system generates its own power for the spark plugs. I've cleaned this one up and painted it. Now I hope it actually works. This is it. This is the one. There you go.
You see, all the work, 4 years' work.
Yeah.
It's just that that's stopping it from running.
Yeah. Hopefully once that's in there, we're good to go. It's back now and in the Panther, but until we fit the ignition, we still don't know if the tank will run.
Oh, this is an absolute nightmare.
So, but I can't really help you because there's not enough room for both of us in there, is there?
This isn't going to be easy, you know.
No?
No. The switch has to go in the control panel by the driver's seat.
Problem is, we should have installed it when the control panel was still outside the tank.
I really wish we'd had this part earlier. It's really something we shouldn't really be doing at this stage, really, is it?
No. Got the grips there?
Grips, yeah. Try that. God, that is tight, isn't it?
Crikey, a contortionist to get to this. I'm getting too old for this.
Yeah. Done. Good. That's it then.
That's it.
4 years' work.
Yeah.
And this is the big moment. Let's give it a go, shall we?
If it doesn't go, we're really in trouble, aren't we?
We're in big trouble if you don't run.
Are you ready for the big moment?
Yes.
We changed the ignition switch, so that should be all right now. We're just hoping we've got everything right.
At last, after 4 years, hours of graft and who knows how many thousand parts, we've finished restoring the Panther.
You've got to be a little bit nervous, surely.
Absolutely bricking it.
It's a lot at stake. A lot at stake.
Now, the moment of truth. Will it start? Bruce is standing out there waiting to see it.
No pressure.
This is the biggest deal I've ever done, and I can't bring myself to go into the workshop.
OK, let's do it.
It's now or never for this tank. The ship for Australia leaves soon, and the Panther's got to be on it. Come on!
No pressure. No.
How much longer?
I've never seen Bruce this stressed before.
Moment of truth then.
Ready?
Wind her up.
She's alive. Listen to that Panther purr. Roar it, rev it, rev it. Music, music. This is 4 years of extraordinary hard work and a growling, thundering monument to the brilliance of Nick and Phil, who, in my opinion, are the two finest restoration engineers in the world. And humble with it, just like me. Steering? Round here. Seeing the tank roll out the workshop brings a lump to my throat and a tear to my eye. A mixture of relief at seeing it work, joy at witnessing a piece of living history, and sadness of seeing it about to head off down under. On the grass, no! Australia's strict quarantine laws mean the Panther must arrive spotless. Even a speck of mud and customs could send it back. Fantastic, well done.
Well, that was something, wasn't it?
Our tank is now officially one of only 6 working Panthers in the world. And the only one in the southern hemisphere, which means it's worth up to a truly staggering 14 million quid. Listen, lads, all here, that was fantastic. I can't believe after 4 years of really hard graft, it's come out as good as that. Give yourself a pat on the back, but only a quick pat, because we've got to get it on that ship to Australia ASAP. So you better get cracking. The tank needs to be in Southampton in 6 hours' time, or we'll miss the cut-off for loading. Luckily, we're not driving all the way in the tank, but even on a reinforced trailer, the journey is 5.5 hours. So any delays and the ship could sail without us.
I'm trying to centre the cleats on the tracks. They're literally on the edge of there.
Trouble is, it's such a massive beast. They don't make a low loader wide enough.
Is there a problem?
Just going to nudge the front over this way a little bit.
The tracks will have to hang off the sides. If they're not perfectly aligned, 4 years of hard graft could come crashing to the ground.
Wants to turn this way a little bit. What a nightmare. Need a bigger trailer.
Talk about a squeeze, and not just the tank. We're running out of time.
See you in Australia. I deserve a free holiday down there after this.
Finally, we're on the road for the 200-mile drive to Southampton. Nick and I are going as well because we're the only ones who can drive it off the trailer. But the delay loading has already set us back 30 minutes.
My biggest worry is all these trees.
Yeah. Oh, crikey. I only just missed that.
So now we will need a clear run to have any chance of making the port on time.
It should have gone down there. It went off down there.
Did it?
Yeah. No, sorry, I can see it just about in the distance.
Yeah, I think I'd lost
saw it go down there.
No, it must have been another lorry with a Panther on it.
I think the pressure has finally got to Nick.
Looks like we got here just in time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The 70,000-tonne MV Fidelio is almost fully loaded with a cargo of cars, trucks, tractors, destined for Australia.
Okay then.
But before the Panther can embark on its 14,000-mile voyage, there's another problem.
A little bit that way.
The tank's tracks are so vicious they could damage the ship's deck and the tarmac on the dock.
Yeah, that's good. Hold it.
So they're loading it on its own trailer.
It's got a bit close to the edge, isn't it? And you don't drop it in the water. No.
The Panther is so heavy it's being stowed low down in the centre of the ship to help keep Fidelio stable.
It's just so hard to let go after 4 years' work. You eat, sleep, breathe these things for so long that it's just part of your life, aren't they? And then it's just gone.
But it should be all right. I had a little chat with it before we left.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, right. They give them some instructions, yeah?
Yeah.
It will take 6 weeks for the tank to arrive in Australia, at which point I'll breathe a £14 million sigh of relief. Bon voyage. Buongiorno!
Right, Bruce, how was the trip?
Very good, but yeah. I am cream crackered, mate. But it was very good, mate. We've had a good trip, very, very good trip. You know, but anyway, what's happening?
Just going through some bits and pieces and paperwork, but an email came through this morning about a modified 116 tank transporter.
Has he got photographs?
Yeah, he sent them through to you.
Let's have a look.
Looks like a heap of scrap to me.
Oh, stop. Listen, mate, that's in brilliant condition. Unbelievable. I've never, ever seen that, mate. It's very, very rare.
The Mad Turk might have come up trumps here. These photos are of a 116 tank transporter. It's a flatbed trailer used to carry armoured vehicles to the battlefield, more than 20 tonnes at a time. Nearly all were destroyed during the war, and I've never seen one in such good nick. Where is it?
This is in Vienna, yeah?
Right, and has he indicated what sort of money he's looking for?
Well, mate, my man's talking about, on the email, 100,000 euros. Not only does it cost 100 large, this thing is huge. After permits and paperwork and dragging it halfway across Europe, this thing's going to cost us another 40k. You're talking some serious money here, mate.
Doesn't matter, mate. You have to strike while the iron's hot. Right. That is rare, I'm telling you.
Have we got the time and the money to get involved with this?
If we could get that for 50, 60 grand and turn it around for 100, 120 grand, well, of course we have, mate.
We need to speak to the geezer. I'll forward this on to you. Will it make
you forward on, mate.
I ain't happy about this.
Yeah, well, I know you ain't, but at the end of the day, how do you think I'll pay your wages?
You're just getting excited over pictures.
Lifestyle. I'm going to have a cup of tea.
Listen, we can't afford this, mate. I'm telling you.
We can afford it.
I'm near Vienna with Ian to look at a World War II tank transporter that Who showed me on email.
The owner is out of the country, so he sent some engineer called Alex to stand in.
Okay, I open the gate.
Thank you. Do you want a hand here? Look, it's British muscle, that is. Follow you? Yeah?
Yes, follow me, please.
Okay. I'm looking forward to seeing this.
It's inside in this garage here.
So it's been dry stored for a long time?
About 50 years.
50 years?
Yes.
Finding any big World War II machine is good. Finding one that has been protected under wraps for 5 decades is even better.
Blimey, it's big, isn't it? God, it's very, very big. I have to say, it's in very good condition. It looks like it's come from the factory, just painted in the undercoat.
For a 70-year-old vehicle, this thing is in really good nick. It's even got its original red oxide paint. But it's absolutely huge and hidden under loads of other machines. I need to get a better look at it.
Oh, this is the rear steering part, yeah?
Yes.
This is a special reinforced version of the 116 with a rear steering section. This one could carry around 35 tonnes and is a whopping 14.5 metres long.
It's big, really big. Do you have any paperwork or drawings with this at all?
I had the paperwork here.
Oh, can I have a look?
closet.
Yeah,
Yes,
possible.
sure.
Oh, fantastic. That's original then, yeah? And it's got all the technical specification on it. It actually tells you here the year of manufacture, 1944. So it shows that it is a wartime trailer that we're looking at here today. Unbelievable.
The documents look great, but paperwork can be forged. So before doing a deal, I need to hunt for more proof that this is an authentic World War II machine.
Whoa, gold. They always struck gold here, mate. That is a full-on Waffen-Amp stamp, massive. That's awesome. That's what I wanted to find.
The Waffen-Amt was a government office responsible for inspecting military equipment. And finding a Waffen-Amt stamp on the trailer is a pretty sure sign that it's the real deal.
When have you ever seen one of these?
I've never seen one, mate. I think it's a piece of kit.
I know people in Russia, America, Europe and the UK that would give their right arm for this. But it's all about the price, mate. The price and how much it costs to get it out of here and get it back to the UK.
Hoos was right. Dragging this thing home could cost me tens of thousands.
How are you going to pull it?
That's the big problem is, because if I had this, I've either got to get one of them 18-tonne Famo half-tracks, them huge ones, or found. You know the big German trucks?
Yes.
So I need to find one of those.
But I know one found also.
In this town?
In this town, yes. Restorated condition.
No way.
Restored?
Restored to drive.
No.
Yes. It's about 2 miles from here.
First, the rarest and most pristine tank trailer I've ever seen, and now a wartime truck that can tow it.
You can buy in Austria one trailer and the found truck.
My wife's not going to like you a lot. Listen, Alex, if we could do that, obviously depends on the price and the deal we can do, but while we're here, if we can go and see that, like a dream come true for me.
But before I get carried away with this tow truck, I need to know how much this Titanic tank transporter's going to set me back.
Very nice, Alex, very nice. But before we go any further, I've got to have an idea in my head. What sort of price?
I can offer you this trailer for 100,000.
100,000 euros?
Euros, yes.
Oh, mate, I've got to tell you, that's a lot more than I thought it was going to be. Moving it would probably cost me 40,000 euros. I was thinking more like 50,000. You know, we must be able to come closer together.
When we can make now a deal, yes?
Yeah.
I can make you the best offer, yes? We give now in hand for 80,000. 80,000 and you are the new owner.
I'll tell you what we do before I take your hand. Let's go and see this other vehicle.
Yeah.
To see if we can make one possible package for everything.
Okay.
Okay, but before I agree to anything, I need to see the truck now, yeah?
Okay.
Can we go, yeah?
Yes.
Thanks, okay, come on in.
80,000 euros is nearly 70 grand. It's a fair price, but not if I've got to spend another 40 grand moving the thing. If I can cut a deal on the wartime tow truck, that could be the answer. The owner of the tow truck, I'm told, is a bloke called Franz, an 87-year-old World War II veteran who has spent years restoring it. It was built by a company called Fall, which has been going since the middle 1800s. The truck is so powerful it can pull a railway engine. This one is a 12-ton L900, built in 1942. Well, I've got to tell you, mate, this is something I'd really, really like to get my hands on. You don't see many of these. I don't think maybe there's 10, 11 left in the world of these. Yeah. And it's restored, very, very rare. It's big, it's beautiful. France has done a cracking job restoring this truck. The bodywork looks incredible. But looking good's not enough. I need a tow truck that can really tow. He restored all this himself. Yes, all unbelievable. This engine was built by Deutsch, a company set up by Nicholas Otto, inventor of the 4-stroke internal combustion engine. Runs beautifully. We've landed on our feet here. The bodywork is beautifully restored and it's still got its super-sized engine. And the interior is perfect.
God, lovely. Like being in a bus. I feel like Cliff Richard, going on a summer holiday.
So far, so good. But now I have to haggle with 2 people for 2 vehicles to make this deal work. Alex, listen, I'm really, really interested in that truck. And if we can do something with the truck and the trailer, I'd be a very, very happy bunny. What do you think you could get that for?
Between 60 and 70,000.
OK, can you negotiate with this man? I will deal through you and speak to you next week. The sooner we can do this, the better. OK. All right, but we're going to have to go because we've got to catch a flight to catch. I'm very excited about doing this package now. Alex, thanks a lot. I'm with Ian at the Millitrax fair at a place called Overloon in Holland. There are loads of interesting vehicles for sale here. There are tanks and more tanks, and there are command cars and ambulances and troop transporters and bikes and plenty else besides. I'm on the lookout for a half-track. Half-tracks are highly mobile, versatile vehicles with a wheel at the front and tank tracks at the back. I've got a buyer who's after a German 251 half-track. And if I can find an authentic one, there's a 50 grand finder's fee in it for me. There's people here with all kinds of vehicles. If we're going to find a 2x1, it'll be here.
Does it matter what condition it's in?
No. As long as he's got tracks and a full body, we can flip this for a bundle of dough. Let's go and have a look around.
All right.
I'm not having much luck here. 3 strikes, no hits, and time is running out. Then bingo! I'll get a call from a dealer in Germany and it's good news. Listen, if it's the right money, I'll buy it. You know I will. But tell me how complete it is. If it's in good nick, I'll be on a plane now. I'll be out there straight away. Just tell me the price. Saved by the bell. Apparently a 251 has come on the market and I'd need to quickly do a deal before anybody gets word of it. And when it comes to quick deals, nothing negotiates better than cold, hard cash. Tell you how quick, get on the phone to Bruce, tell him to get me a bundle of dough, all right? He'll know what sort of figures I need. Sort himself out a flight to Dusseldorf tomorrow morning, because this deal ain't going to last, and I can flip this quickly. You get on and do that, I'm going to go and chase the guy up. All right, lovely stuff. The next morning, I meet my money man, Hoos, at Dusseldorf Airport. He's carrying a lot of dough for the 251 deal, so I don't want to hang about. All right, got the money?
Yeah, got the money, mate. What's all this about?
Just get in the car till in a minute. Just get in the car, come on.
Yeah, nice to see you too, Bruce.
Just get in the car. We've got a couple of miles to drive. We've got a quick deal to do. 251 half-tracks come on the market once in a blue moon, so I need to snap it up quick. I just hope Mr. Eugen Krings, who's got the thing, is up for doing me a deal.
What have you done to your finger, mate?
Yeah.
Is that when you was working about how much you're going to charge us?
This is what I live for. Out in the middle of nowhere, you open a big, ugly barn door, and sitting there, covered in dust, is a valuable piece of history. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Eugen, you didn't tell me it was in this good nick. The engine's done.
This engine is perfect condition.
Fantastic, mate. Absolutely awesome, mate.
What, is that it?
Listen, mate, it's a bit of history. Believe me, this is as rare as rocking horse, because I'm telling you, I don't know of no other vehicle of this model that's still about. All right, it might not pass an MOT, but it's a fantastic bit of kit. Dealers normally only have parts of 251s for sale. But with a chassis, tracks, wheels and a working engine, This vehicle is nearly 2/3 complete, so as long as it's authentic, game on. Is this all original or was this remade?
Yes, all original, nothing remade.
Can I take the chassis number off this?
Chassis number is here on the front. Wait, where is it? Oh, here is it. You can see it.
Lovely, OK, let's have a look at that. Take my glasses off, I'm blind as a bat. The chassis number is like an ID tag. Historians have catalogued every World War II vehicle. And the more you can find out about the history of a vehicle, the more valuable it is. And the thing that makes this unique is the fact that the serial number denotes what type of vehicle it is. So...
I think the price makes it unique, not the thing, innit?
Don't think about the price.
Yeah.
I can see you're thrilled. Hoos isn't seeing the full picture here. I need to have a quiet word. Could I see that paperwork, do you think?
Yes, I go and take the paper.
Yeah, if you could. All right, thanks, I'll go. OK, cheers, mate.
Okay,
Ta.
bye.
Listen, you numpty, you're not picking up on what's going on here, mate. I've got a Russian breaking his neck to give me a load of cash with a 50 grand profit on this if I can get it for the right money. So you go along with what I'm doing. Trust me, right? I've already got it sold. I get back from Germany to some very bad news. The buyer for the half-track has pulled out, leaving me holding the baby. And I thought this was going to be a quick flip. Sue! I've had it up to here now. Them Muppets have only gone and cancelled the 251 order, right?
No.
Get right up my nose, people. Call things on. I've spent all this blooming money, right? And now it's just for, oh, now at the moment we can't hear. You know what I mean? Don't mess me around. I'm keen to find a new buyer for the half-track I've just accidentally bought. So I've got an old mate in to give it the once-over. Hilary Doyle is a well-known expert in World War II vehicles. If he can fill me in on the vehicle's history, I might be able to ask more for it. The problem I've got now, Hilary, is the fact that 251 I'm sitting there in Dusseldorf and the buyer's dropped out. So I really don't know whether to push on and just complete it as a standard 251 or what to do. So any history you can give me would help me immensely.
You sent me photos of the chassis number.
OK.
And when I look up 544 682, this is not a 251.
Not a 251? My day's going from bad to worse.
It's a 3-ton flak with an armoured front end on it. It looks like a 251, but it's not. This is one rare vehicle.
I'm made up here. Hilary has just confirmed that my 251 is actually something called an SDKFZ 11 flak. It uses the same chassis as the 251, but predates the war and carries a 20mm gun that could take out aircraft over 2 kilometres away. So, are there any more of these existing at all?
No.
I mean,
no,
so there's
I've
none.
never heard of one. Never heard of one.
Only 200 of these were made, and I've never heard, let alone seen, a surviving one. If I put that together then, would this be the only one left in the world?
It would.
I mean, we're saying a standard 251's 300 grand now. What sort of money is this worth?
It's so unique, it's going to be $500,000.
I was really upset that somebody's dropped me in it. Now, I don't care, mate. I don't care.
I would.
Because that would be unique.
Unique. Absolutely unique.
Sounds like time for a beer. Hallelujah. A clever bit of detective work has turned a huge loss into the deal of the year. I've bought a 251 for around 85 grand, and it turns out it could be worth $500,000. What's more, I've lined up a buyer for the 116 tank trailer in Austria. Even better, he's going to pick it up himself. So I've saved 40 grand's worth of transport costs. And the twins have got another revelation for me. Come on, what's to be surprised? Playing around with me Kubel?
Yeah. There you go. Try that. Yeah, try starting that up.
Whoa, it runs.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be. Does it drive all right?
Yeah, it's fine. Give it a try.
Give it a try. Go on.
I can't remember the last time I took a Kubelwagen out for a spin. I bought this over 10 years ago, and if everything is in working order, now might be the time to sell it on. Do the brakes work?
Yeah, they're all right.
Sure?
Yeah.
It's the middle pedal.
Fantastic. I've got to tell you, that sounds lovely.
It's good,
Listen, these things running and in this sort of nick, they're worth upwards of 40 grand, I gotta tell you. Yeah, definitely.
It's good.
So to actually have this running has made my day. My day's gone from bad to good to very good now. I'm arranging something for us. You could call it a sort of early Christmas party, but I'm not going to disclose at this moment what we're going to do, but you'll enjoy it. I've had a brilliant week. 3 great deals. The twins have fixed up my World War II Kubelwagen, and I've managed to have a clear out. So I'm giving the boys a little Brucey bonus. A trip to the tip to get rid of my unwanted clobber. Me and an armourer mate of mine have organised a little treat for this lot. Take it away, boys. The Thompson machine gun, the weapon of choice for Chicago gangsters in the 1920s. This beauty fires between 600 and 1,500 rounds a minute. The Sten gun, a classic. Over 4 million were made. They were parachuted into France to arm the resistance. This spits out 550 rounds a minute. The MP40 was used by elite German paratroopers. It was the first submachine gun with a folding stock and pumps out 500 rounds a minute. The Luger pistol, one of the most sought-after trophies of World War II.
I'm struggling to fire 1 round per minute. I think I need to trade up. Just give me 2 minutes, yeah?
Thank you.
Boys, we're going to take that safe off the hinges, mate. That's what I'm talking about! I'm told the Panzerfaust warhead detonates with a force of over 10 million kilograms per square centimetre. That's like 1,500 bull elephants standing on a stiletto. 54 grams of gunpowder push out the rockets and create a fiery exhaust that could kill you or give you a nasty cough. At 60 metres, it can punch a hole through 20 centimetres of steel. No safe is safe. Go see what we've done to it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's impressive. I still can't see it. Where is the door?
That's the door with a hole in it, mate.
Come on.
That's it. Brilliant.
Let's go. Tea break.
Yeah.
We'll blow up something else later.